me and some friends were in Ireland. This is probably like 2005. So in Dublin, we stayed in a nice hotel. Very, very cool looking. We'd been backpacking, so what I was doing is I was eating a lot of bread, a lot of like Burger King Whoppers, like I said, tons of bread, and drinking Coca-Cola because I just was drinking no water. So by the time we got to this hotel in Dublin, I had probably 5 feet of hard shit in my colon, and I felt like it. You know how when you get that way and it just makes you feel crappy?
Yeah.
Like you could not dance or anything because you're just like logged down by logs, literally. So we get to the room and I'm like, oh man, and there's 3 people with me. There's 2 guys and a girl. Yeah. I said before I went, I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I'm so constipated, but I was feeling it, it was starting to come and I was like, I can't stop it and I don't want to stop it. No, hell, I want it out because then I can feel like a ballerina again, springing around. So I'm sorry guys, I have to go in there, it's probably going to be bad. I've been eating burgers, French bread, chocolate, and Coke. I'm constipated as shit. I'm full of shit. I sit down, it comes out, I shit probably about a 4-foot baguette into the toilet, right? I get up, I look at it, I'm like, it's almost sticking out of the toilet. I'm like, I'm not going to try to flush that. Plus, I already told these guys, so if they come in and look at it and laugh, whatever. Everyone gets shamed in their life. So I'm going to be a stand-up guy. I don't want to flush it like in the carpet or whatever. Trip down upon the people in the float.
You're a brave man.
We're on like the 6th floor. I don't want that. I just want to be an honorable dude. I'm like, I'm about to call down to the front desk, like, hey, can you give me like a shovel so I can break this big piece of shit up in your toilet? That I did it. Anyway, I call down there and say, hey, if you will bring me a plunger, I just need to plunge the toilet. Enough said. I don't need to say anything else. And then in an Irish accent, like, yeah, Roy. That's Australian. I'm just going to do Australian. Fuck it. Roy, we'll send someone up round about. I'm like, all right. And, my friends are laughing. I'm like, I shut the door. I'm like, don't go in. You don't need to look at it. I saw it. I'll describe it to you.
Oh, wow, dude. I love this.
So anyway, it takes about probably 40 minutes. And there's a little, at the door. Well, I open the door, and I don't know. There's a little guy. He's in like a suit, like a hotel, like in a movie, they wear like the bellboys wear a certain suit, like a gray suit with like that.
I get that and stuff.
Yeah. He's a little guy. I'm looking down at him. He's looking up, and I'm not huge, but he's smaller than me. He looks like he's maybe Albanian or something. And I don't,
really?
Hey, this guy doesn't speak English. He don't even speak Irish. So I go, did I say the part where I called down to the front desk for a plunger? Yeah. Okay. And then they went, Roy. Okay.
Australia.
They sent him up. Here's what he's holding. Not a plunger. He's got an ice cream bucket with no ice cream in it. It's empty. And a pair of rubber.
Why do you always say ice cream bucket?
Because it's an ice cream bucket.
It's just like a tin bucket
with the handle. Yes, right. But it's empty.
Like a wooden handle.
Top. No, it's plastic. It's a pail.
Plastic?
It's an ice cream pail. Yeah, dude. Have you never got ice cream in a fucking pail? What are you from Nicaragua? Let's get it together. This is Ireland. They have ice cream. Anyway, he's holding an ice cream bucket and he's got long yellow gloves that he hasn't put on yet. He goes, and he's not saying any words. He's just, I go, oh, are you here? I go, listen. You don't have to do it. I don't want you to do it. Trust me. I just want a plunger. He goes, he's like I said, he's fucking Albanian or something. And I'm like, and his head's like fucking shaved close. It looks like he's been in like a war crime. But he's a little dude, like a little ferret kind of. Yeah. I've seen a lot of handsome Albanians. This guy wasn't one. Like, I go, where's the plunger? Is there a plunger in this hotel? He's like, we can't talk. So finally, he just keeps looking from my eyes to the bathroom, which the door's closed. My friends are sitting there probably laughing because of this exchange. I'm like, please let me plunge it. He's not going to fucking do it. He doesn't know what the hell I'm saying. He doesn't know what fucking plunger is. Right. What's Albanian for plunger? Anyway, finally he pushes past me, not rudely, but he's like, he walks by me. I go, God, and he opens the door and he shuts the door, and I go sit down, and I kind of hang my head in shame as my friends are just sitting there watching Irish TV, and you hear like water splashing around, and I'm like, I go, all right, this guy's got like elbow high gloves on and an ice cream bucket.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
His hands are in this. I go, listen, guys, this is something I never want to say in my life. That guy, that little Albanian in there, he's got his hands deep into the toilet, and he's probably smashing my shit up into chunks with his fingers. That's great. And they're like, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, yeah, but ha, ha, ha. I feel terrible right now. I don't want that to happen. Man, that's bad. So anyway, it takes him like a good amount of time. I feel like he was in there 7 to 8 minutes. When he's done, the bathroom door slams open. He runs out holding the bucket in front of him. And I think the gloves were in the bucket with the shit. And fucking I've never seen someone run with a bucket of shit, open a door, and run out the door with a bucket of shit so fast. He's gone. All right. And then everyone's laughing. I go in. There's no shit in that toilet. I flush it. Cool. It's gone. I'm like, all right, man. I feel like I committed a war crime. Anyway, no. When you're traveling, you go out every day and do stuff. Well, one day we were out doing stuff in Dublin, and we come back.
Wow.
As I'm walking into the lobby, which is a big, spacious lobby, right. Here comes this little Albanian guy running. When he catches sight of me, he goes, turns and runs the fuck away. Basically, I think this guy thinks I brought like a demon shit to his adopted country because he's Albanian. I think. He looks like those guys who took that dude's daughter and taken. But he looked like a nice guy. And I definitely didn't want him to be cursed with that. And then I never saw him again after that. If he's listening, I'm sorry. I apologize. Dude, I get way more fiber. He will
never listen to you.
I get way more fiber now. I've even taken Metamucil.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, that's the Irish Hotel story.